Welcome back to my channel. This video is a tutorial for this beautiful makeup look. I love these colors for fall and maybe the beginning of winter, but you can use the same technique with different colors, a light, a medium, and a dark, to create this kind of look for any time of the year. Let's get on with the video. Get started. The first thing that I use is my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I'm obsessed with this. We all know this by one of the last videos that I posted. Yeah, so I just used like a little tiny bit, rub it all over your eyelid, up to your eyebrow, and as well as underneath, because we're going to do some smudging of some colors down there. So the first thing I want to start off with is a pale pink color right there. And this is the Party Girl After Hours palette from BH Cosmetics. So it's just a pale matte pink, and I'm just going to put that all over the middle most part of my eyelids. So you don't want to go all the way into the corner or all the way to the edge, but you want to go up to the crease. Let me show you again. You probably can't tell anything right now, but that's what's happening. Next, you're going to take a shimmery white or like a champagne-y cream color. I use kind of like a little bit of both. And you're going to want to put that right in the inner corner, just a little bit. We're going to blend it a little bit more after, but this is just to start. And you're going to put it right in there, right onto the tear duct. There we go. Next is the more important part. It's just taking this shimmery maroon color. It shows up a little bit more purpley than this on your eyelid. But this doesn't have a lot of shimmer in it. It kind of almost just has a shine or sheen to it. And you're going to take some on a big fluffy brush. This is where it starts to get tricky. Make sure you tap it off. And you're going to put that right in your crease. I like to dab it first just to start. And then you're going to take it up a little bit higher. So this is the middle color I was talking about. That light pink and the white were the light colors, and this is the middle color. So we are going to make this a little bit darker. Just like that. It's almost like a cut crease, but not a cut crease. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just something I've been doing lately, and I've been loving, and it's super easy. So you just continue like that. Is it too sunny? Maybe. Okay, so it might look like you got punched real quick, but it's not going to for long. Then, right beside that, there's this really beautiful, deep purple color. And I'm going to take that on a more tapered brush, like this one. And I'm going to put it right in the crease first, and then kind of smudge it down here. See, I do that first. We're going to blend it out after, so don't worry too much about it. I'm going to use a mirror too. The camera's not really showing up good here. You can go all the way right into the inner corner if you want with this. I like to keep it more over here. And then you're going to take a little bit and bring it right like in this V shape, just to darken it up a little bit. Now, what you're going to do is take a really big fluffy brush, I like this one, and you're going to blend it all out. Blend it all together, blend it all out. And keep blending till you're content. I like to add a little bit more of the pink now, right in here, just to really lighten it up a little bit. Because sometimes the dark falls, and then you're stuck with a darker than what you expected. And then relighten the corner after. And I'll show you again on the other eye with the wrong brush. And you're just going to, same thing again. I like to get it in there first and then blend it. Some people like to start blending it right away, but I like to make sure I have the product in the spots that I want it first, and then I worry about blending after. If you look kind of crazy, just give it a minute. And what you can do also, if you're finding the lines are too harsh between the lighter purple color and the darker purple color, you can always just go in with the lighter again and keep blending until you're happy with it. And I'm going to add some more of the pink right here. And some more of the white a little bit right in the corner. And I'm happy with that. This is showing up a little bit lighter on camera than what it is in life. But you can use this technique with any color you want. As long as you have a lighter color for your lid and inner tear duct, a medium color for everything else, and then a dark color for in your crease, you are golden. I might make it a little bit darker just so you can see it on camera a little bit better. There we go. I just like having the light right in the middle. I find it opens up your eyes, and then having this dark in the crease, it just makes your eyes look bigger and deeper and not sunken in or anything, but you just want to focus a lot of the blending on the outer corners. There. Now the next thing we're going to do is conceal. You're going to take a little bit of concealer and just put it right underneath, clean up any fallout. What I like to do, I've already put concealer on my face as in like a highlight. I do mine in the V. But this is just to, because sometimes this gets like over blended, and you can use your concealer to make that a harder line so you have something to follow with your winged liner that we're going to do. You're going to take that. I just got these makeup sponges super cheap from Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm sure you could get them in the States somewhere too. I don't know. But they're just like little discs, and they feel like a beauty blender, but they're cheaper and they work. And I just like to pat that out, make sure it's all blended in. And see how it created that line? That's exactly where our winged liner is going to go. So it acts like a perfect guideline. And that way you don't have like the weird winged liner with the eyeshadow underneath. And I think we're even. We're good. We're golden. Okay, our next step is we're going to take a angled eyeshadow brush. This one has black on it. Let me just wipe it off. I feel like the sun's washing me right out. Anyways. And I'm going to take the same two colors. What I'm going to do exactly is take that shimmery white or the pale pink. It's up to you. On the inner tear duct under here. The light purpley color in the middle. And the dark towards the outside. I'll show you. I'll come in a little bit closer here. So I'm going to take the pale pink on the inside corner. And then I'm going to take the medium purple. You can always clean up fallout after. You can do this holding a square of toilet paper or a napkin or something to catch any fallout. But considering I don't really care right now, this is fine. And we're going to blend that out in a minute. I'm going to do the same thing to eye number 2. The inside, the middle, and the outer corner. And now we're going to take this, where is it? This little guy. He's not angled, but he still is a good blender. You don't want to use too much of a fluffy brush here to blend, because you don't want it to look like you got punched in the eye and then have it blended all the way down. Okay, I feel like my eye looks weird. Anyways, next, everybody's favorite and most dreaded part is the winged eyeliner. I'm going to show you a trick. I am going to do a video on how I do my winged eyeliner usually, and like what my tips for that are. But right now we're going to just do it real quick. Okay, thanks, phone. Phone just popped up and said, be careful charging and recording at the same time. It may overheat your phone. So we're going to hurry here. Okay, so what I like to do is I just find where I want my eyeliner to be. Come in real close. And I want mine to be right here. Give it a little flick. Out. Then I start from this inside. Oh, you're not going to be able to see this. Hold on. Okay, I start from this inside corner. Really, really thin. Then, this is a brushed eyeliner. I just start pushing on it so it naturally gets a little bit thicker. Because then you're using the entirety of the brush instead of just the tip. Just the tip, get it? Okay. And then you're going to connect this line to that line. This is easy, guys. Ta-da. It takes practice, I'm not going to lie to you. But once you get it, it's like riding a bike. You will never forget it. And finish filling in the little triangle, and you have your perfect wing liner. I'll do it on the other side so you guys can see. Flick. And what I like to do is I usually flick mine towards the end of my eyebrow. Let's see if I can do it this way for you. So see how, like, yeah, you see it. You see it, it's pointing that way. Next, we're going to start in, you can't see that, start in little, and then apply more pressure on the brush to spread out the bristles, and bring it in, fill in the triangle, and then just level it out. So you don't have any harsh, like, corners or edges where the lines met. There you go. Your perfect wing eyeliner in a quick 5-second tutorial. Lastly, but not least, we're going to finish off with mascara, of course. I would curl my lashes, but I don't know where my eyelash curler is. So this is at Essence Lash Princess. This stuff is the bomb, and it was like $4. Just beauty on a budget, beauty on a budget. And you're just going to wiggle, and everybody kind of does their own mascara thing. I like to wiggle, start right from the roots, and wiggle it up. Some people like to focus it more on the tips. Some people use like 12 different mascaras. Me, usually. And then everybody does their own mascara thing. Some people make a mascara face. I don't. I think I've just gotten so used to doing my makeup that mascara doesn't bother me anymore. But when I was like 13, like, oh man. Wish somebody recorded me back then. I was a hoot. And I'd like, was afraid to do the top liner. I thought it looked stupid. So I would wear like dark black waterline on the bottom only. Like a moron. Not saying that anybody that does that is a moron. But like at 13, 14, I didn't know the difference. I thought it looked hella good. And then I saw a picture of myself the other day. I was like, oops, never mind. No. Sarah, what were you thinking? There we go. So now you can finish off your face. I already have some bronzer on, but we'll just add a little bit more. And you're off to go. This is a look that I like to use. Like, you know when you're going somewhere, it's not fancy or anything, but okay, there you go. It's not fancy, but like, it's not exactly like sweatpants. This can be, you can lighten it up to be lighter or darker or for a fancy occasion or anything really. You can use this look for whatever you want. So you guys have a good day and a good holiday because it's almost Christmas time, and I will see you next time. Bye.